Hi, and welcome to Booktown's series of author readings. Today we have former soap opera actress and newly published author Claire St. Swaddling.
How lovely to be here, you people. I love a reading because it brings the people to me. I will be reading some selections today from my new memoir, Who Said Divas Don't Dish? All My Celebrity Secrets Revealed. Let's begin, shall we? Now, Chapter 3, Catching My Rising Star, Burying My Father. It was June of 1984. Reagan was in office, and Duran Duran was setting the world on fire on a little channel called M Television. I was having lunch at Tavern on the Green with Judith Light, soap legend and star of situation comedy Who is the Boss? She was wearing a vintage Hermes scarf when she confided in me that she'd been addicted to painkillers for most of her life and could no longer remember 1982. Frankly, I was shocked. That Hermes scarf was gorgeous. I traded her a bottle of expired Vicodin for it right then and there. And that's how I got my world-famous signature scarf, which, like Michael Jackson's glittery glove, would come to define me. See? Isn't it fun, everyone? I don't skimp on that sweet, sweet, juicy goss, do I? Here's a little bit more. Chapter 5, Putting on the Ritz, Taking Off My Heels. It was 1993. President Bill Clinton signed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, while a little movie called Schindler's List showed us that Jews put rocks on graves for some reason. I was vacationing in Rio with Broadway legend Patti LuPone. The TV in the bar told us that Eric Clapton's 4-year-old son had just fallen to his death from a high window. Patti slurred, "I'm sorry, but that's Darwinism. If you don't know how heights work, we don't need you in the human race." Well, I screamed, "You disgust me, Patti LuPone!" Because I had just noticed she was wearing a scarf that looked very similar to my signature Hermes. Tramp stole my look. I yanked it from her neck and threw it in the fire. We then came up with a delightful parody song called Knocking on Heaven's Door 'Cause the Window Was Open. And that's how my signature scarf slayed the competition. You know, speaking of competition, I once had a 6-year-long affair with Simon Cowell. Turns out he's into shit porn. You don't want to hear about that. Let's get back to the good stuff. I've saved the best gossip for last. Chapter 12. The show must go on, but this AIDS crisis must end. It was 2002. New Yorkers were reeling from the worst terrorist attack in our history, while the rest of America wanted to kiss Jessica Stein. I was vacationing in the Hamptons with Sybil Shepherd. We were lounging poolside when she confessed that for the last 30 years, she had secretly moonlighted, so to speak, as a child pornographer. I screamed, "Child pornography! I shall report you to the police!" I got up and bolted away from this actress/pederast and accidentally knocked over my adopted daughter from Kenya, Afrikatie. She fell into the pool. I'm sure Sybil's twat got all wet over that one. Katie drowned. And the adoption agency refused to send me a replacement as a do-over. It was the worst time of my life. Photos of the funeral even ended up in the paper. And that's how my signature scarf landed in the New York Times. I thank you, my friends.
Talking about your scarf.
It's my husband now.
I'm in the phone.